Hey guys, my name's Sarah Grady, and I'm here to discuss with you all the subject of psychology. It's my understanding you guys are in this class because you think psychology is cool, and it's what you want to major in and do with the rest of your lives. Am I right, or what? Because it is cool. Who doesn't want to learn about the mind and why we think the way we do or act the way we do? This allows us to, diagnose our siblings as they get older and understand why they're so crazy. Wait, hold on. Just kidding. Scratch that. We're not actually supposed to do that. So, a little bit about me. It's my dream to become a licensed professional counselor, also known as an LPC, so that I can help others when they are down in the dumps, feeling their worst, and I can come alongside them, help them out of that funk, and help them learn how to use the tools within their own body to learn to move forward and handle situations that come their way, maybe better than they're handling them now. So when I started my college career, naturally I wanted to do something I thought was meaningful and cool, but also I wanted to do something that could make me some money, if I'm being completely honest. So what is psychology about, and what can you do with a psychology major? When I talk to students like you guys about psychology, I like to focus on kind of one major concept to begin with. So let's talk about critical thinking and research. In psychology, you learn that there are things called fallacies, which are these little errors in thinking and reasoning that cause our brains to assume or misconstrue things. When you learn about these fallacies, your brain or cognition begins to say, hold up, wait a minute, bruh, you tripping. I don't think that sounds right. Every day we see news outlets or hear our teachers or friends or parents say things that we think, that sounds a little suspicious, maybe even wrong. So, what do we do with that information? Well, when we begin to take psych classes, you gain the skill of learning how to take what people say and research it in a way that, can provide you with real information and not just information based on what someone else said. We begin to use the skills of critical thinking, deductive reasoning, drawing educated conclusions, and learning to judge the quality of information that we're given. We learn to base decisions and conclusions off of evidence rather than emotion or feeling. Critical thinkers use reasoning to come to educated conclusions. So, psychology majors use critical thinking to develop materials to maybe help patients, uh, to do research, either conducting it or reading and interpreting it, and to draw educated conclusions about information that their clients are giving them. So, do you guys like to play video games? Maybe a little GTA, Madden, Minecraft? Well, what if you got in a fight at school and your mom said, "That's it, you're grounded from video games. Those games are just brainwashing you and making you act this way." You'd be totally caught off guard. Super angry, right? Well, as a psych major, you take your critical thinking skills and your information literacy skills to do some research, formulate a plan, and ask mom, "Mom, if I can prove that video games have nothing to do with my aggression, can I get them back?" I bet you anything that she's going to say, "Fine. If you can show me real information that says they aren't correlated, you can have them back after you're grounded from getting in that fight." So, through your learned information literacy skills, you find that research actually suggests that only very young children who grew up playing video games that displayed violent or aggressive behavior are children who simulate the aggressive behavior they have learned on the screen. You didn't get a game console until you were 13. So, in essence, it kicks you out of that category. Mom isn't necessarily convinced, but takes the information that you gave her and the articles that you found and is impressed enough with your research skills and critical thinking that she decides to allow you to have the console, as long as you don't get in any more fights. So, not only can psychology help you gain better thinking skills and information gathering skills, but it can also help you fight against others who might be trying to feed you misinformation.